Toys and Game Comic Book Collector Investor. Modern Age book sold for big money. Welcome to the top 10 highest CGC comic books sold on eBay, November 3rd to November 9th. Coming number 10, we have Incredible issue 181, CGC 9.2, white pages, first full Wolverine. This book came out in 1974. The final auction price was $7,333 with 4 bits. Let's go over the GPA. Okay, over GPA, we have a 9.2 here. Let's go across. This is the most recent sold price recorded by GPA. This is the 9-day average, 12-month average, 2023 average, and then 2022 average. So a lot of red arrows going down right here. Let's go down here. And this one sold as high as $19,800. So that's a drop of $12,467. And the highest this one was sold in 2020, $6,300. And low is $9,900. And the one that was sold for $19,800 was back in 2021 there. Coming number 9, Black Cat Mystery Comics, issue 50. CC 1.5 off white pages. This is a very classic cover. This was buy now price and sold for $7,699.99. Let's go over the Heritage. Over Heritage, unfortunately, we don't have a CGC, but we do have a CBCS right here. And this is a 1.5, and this one that was sold 2 months ago, back in September of 2024 for $5,760. Remember, this is a CBCS, the one that was sold on eBay with CGC. So almost $2,000 difference there. Coming number 8, Giant Size X-Men issue 1, CC 9.4, white pages. Got Wolverine on the cover there, and a couple of X characters. This one sold for $7,895. Let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage with 9.4 right here, and this book sold as high as $16,800. So that's a drop of $8,905. This was back in April of 2021. Let's swing one over. We have one sold for $16,200 back in also April 2021. Let's do one more. We have an old label here on the right, and that sold for $15,600 back in September 2021. Oh, look at that. Seems like the peak was September 2021 here. Coming number 7, goes about issue 1, CZ 9.8. This one came out in 1973. First appearance of Damon Hellstrom, son of Satan. 54 copies are graded 9.8. The asking price was $10,499.99, but it's actually sold for $8,000. Let's go to Heritage. Over Heritage right here, we have 9.8 right here, and this one sold as high as $26,400. So that's a drop of $18,400. This was sold back in January 2022, and then we have one on the right. This one sold for $14,400 back in January 2022. Oh, that's a big difference, though, in the same month. Almost $12,000 difference between these two books right here. Right, let's go one more here, and we have one so for $13,200 back in September 2024 right here. Coming number 6, Incredible Hulk issue 181. This is season 9.2, white pages. This one sold for, well, this one have now to have $9,045, but it's actually sold for $8,550. There's one earlier, which was number 10 on my list, which sold for $7,333. So let's go over to GPA. Over GPA right here. You go across right here, and this was the one that was just sold on eBay. Obviously, a lot of red arrows right here. But it is higher than the 9-day average and the 12-month average. And let's go down here. And this book sold as high as $19,800. So that is a drop of $11,250. And coming on 5, we have another Incredible Hulk Incredible Hulk 181 book, but this is 9.4 instead of a 9.2 that we have earlier. And this one has an asking and sold price of $13,895. So let's go over the GPA. Over GPA right here, we have 9.4. Let's go across. Unfortunately, oh, look at this. It's way higher than the recent sold price, higher than the 9-day, 12-month average, and it's close to the 2023 average there. So this one have not been recorded by GPA, but this was just sold last night. So let's go down here, and this one sold as high 22,800. So that's a drop of 8,905. And yeah, this high was 13,690 and low 8,100. And last sold price is September 10th. So this one not reported by GPA yet. So I'm not quite sure how long it'll take though to be on a GPA database. Common number for Detective Common issue 225, CGC 7.5. This one has the asking and sold price of $15,000. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, it was 7.5. This one sold as high as $9,000. So that is an increase of $6,000. This was back in February 2019. Let's swing one over, and we have one. So for 2090, but this was back in June of 2004 right there. So not too many of these copies go on the market there. But then again, these books are from 1955. Coming number 3, Walking Dead issue 1. First appearance of Rick Grimes. This is graded a CGC 9.9 right here. And this is, the book came out in 2003. And also have white pages. The asking price was a little bit less than $22,000, but it's actually sold for $18,000. Let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have 9.9 right here, and this one sold as high as $18,000, so that's pretty much the same price as the one on eBay back in November 2020. Let's go one right here. We have one sold recently on Heritage back in April of 2024. Well, yeah, not recently, I guess, depending how to define recently though, but this one sold back in April of 2024 for $16,800. So a modern age book, 7 from top dollar though, that's a lot of money though for a modern age book. Coming number 2, Amazing Spider-Man issue 101, season 9.8, first appearance of Morbius. Only 4 of these are graded in 9.8, and one of them is right here on eBay. The sold price was a little bit less than $20,000. Let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have 9.8 right here. This one sold as high as $26,400, so that's a drop of $6,400. This is back in June 2022. One more over, we have that one sold for $26,400 back in April of 2023. And let's do one more, and we have one sold for $22,200 back in September 2021. Coming number 1 for this week, Amazing Fantasy 15, Origin First Appearance of Spider-Man. This book came out in 1962, grade CGC of 4.5. The asking price was $37,700, but it's actually sold for $36,000. Let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage right here, we have 4.5 right here. This book sold as high as $84,000, so that's a drop of $48,000. This is back in November 2021. And then we have one sold as high as $78,000 back in December 2021. And let's do one more. We have one sold in November 2021 for $78,000. Thank you for watching. I've enjoyed the content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.